Alright everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to get into the last accessory video that I have for the accessory bundle that I picked up for the iPhone 15 Plus. So this is the last case that I picked up for the iPhone 15 Plus, and this, if I'm being 100% honest, is my favorite case. Alright? And y'all know, if y'all have been a part of the channel for a while, I usually pick up this style of case when I'm planning on keeping a device for a long time. Case in point, I had the same style case for my Pixel 6a. I had the same style case for my iPhone 11. And like y'all saw from the unboxing and first impressions of this device, this is another device that I plan on keeping and doing an extensive 2-year review on. So y'all know, since I plan on keeping it for at least 2 years, we got to pick up this style of case for it. Now, I can't pronounce the name of the manufacturer of this case to save my life, so I'll have the manufacturer of the case thrown up in the video title, and it'll also be linked up down below in the video description. But this is another faux carbon fiber case, but it's for the iPhone 15 Plus. And in today's video, I'm going to let you guys and gals know, based on my experience, if this case is worth picking up. So hopefully by the end of this video, you guys and gals know if this case is worth it for your iOS device. Let me do some housekeeping, and then we'll jump into today's video. So recording the video here today, I am using the primary camera on the Samsung Galaxy S21 Plus. Today's video is being recorded in 1080p at 30 FPS with no external microphone hooked up. However, I am using my professional studio lights here today. So please let me know how you guys and gals feel about the overall video quality, the overall audio quality, and the overall lighting down below in the comments. As always, all of your feedback is greatly appreciated. Just remember to keep it respectful, please. And as always, if this video piques your interest and you would like to know where you can pick up any and everything featured in today's video, all the affiliate links for everything that I'm going to talk about and everything that's going to be featured in today's video will be linked up down below in the video description. And the video description will contain affiliate buy links, meaning if you guys and gals decide to make your purchase using those links down below, I do get a small percentage of commission that I do put back into the channel, and that's at no additional cost to you guys and gals. Okay? So that makes the video description a one-stop shop for you guys and gals, and you should be good to go. And that makes those affiliate buy links located down below a win-win for everyone, in my opinion. Alright, housekeeping done. Let's get into today's full review. So starting off here, the first thing I want to talk about with this case is the overall build quality and design of the case itself. Now, build quality wise, this case is built out of different combinations of TPU, textured, glossy, and faux carbon plastic. Okay, so you got this textured rib pattern on the back here. Then you have faux carbon fiber inserts up at the top right here, and down at the bottom right here. And then flipping it over, we have a diamond textured pattern for shock absorption on the inside, and then we got some absorbent TPU sturdy-ish material going around the entire body of the case. So as I said, that's why I said this particular case is built out of different combinations of texturized, glossy, and faux carbon fiber material. But in my opinion, the overall build quality on this case is top-notch. Top-notch indeed. Okay, moving on, let's talk about the design. Now, I'm going to be 100 with y'all. I am biased when it comes to this design. As I said earlier, I pick up this style of case for any device I decide to keep long-term. This is by far one of my favorite design styles, especially when we talk about cases. Okay, so I just want to keep that in the front of your minds. for this particular style of design of case, I am biased. So to me, this design is top notch. Is it perfect, however? No. There are some key features missing from this case that I do wish that they incorporated into this case. We're going to talk about the missing features later on in the video. But overall, in terms of the design, in my opinion, I do have to say it is top notch. Okay? Top notch indeed. So talking about the build quality and design on the whole for this case is top notch across the board, in my opinion. Top notch indeed. Okay? Next, let's now talk about the overall fit and feel of this case on my device. So I got my iPhone 15 Plus right here, and it does have a protective camera lens cover on the back, and it does have a third-party screen protector on the front. Okay, y'all can see it right there. Now, let's slap it on and let's dive into this next category. So, in terms of the overall fit, I gotta be honest with y'all, it fits perfectly. It goes on easily. It comes off even easier for regular case maintenance and cleaning. But in regards to the fit, it fits perfectly. So as you can see, we have all the appropriate cutouts for our microphones, our speaker, and our USB Type-C charging port. We have fully protected buttons, whether that is the volume rockers or the power button. They are fully protected, and they do still maintain their clickiness and tactileness. Let me hold this up to the mic. Check this. I don't know how well my mic did at picking that up, but these buttons are still very tactile and clicky. So really, really good stuff there. And then we have a really nice raised cutout lip for our cameras, which protect our cameras, our flash, and our microphones. And then we have a really nice indentated mute slider cutout, which makes activating and deactivating the mute slider extremely easily. Okay, so in terms of the fit, this is why I say the fit of this case is top notch. Now, jumping on over to the feel in hand, this is another area where this case did a top-notch job. Now, in regards to the feel in hand, that ridged pattern on the back does give really nice grip, and there's just enough grip around the sides to where if I'm holding this in my hands with a loose grip and I shake, it's not going to go anywhere. So this actually feels really, really good in the hands, and overall in terms of the grip, it does provide all of the necessary grip that I would like to see from a case. So in regards to the feel in hand, I would have to say the feel in hand of this case is top notch as well. Okay? And I also have to throw in a bonus. The material they used is very fingerprint resistant. I don't know if they have an oleophobic coating or not, but this is super resistant, fingerprint resistant material, and it maintains the grip. So that too makes the overall fit and feel, in my opinion, top notch. Okay, so overall, the overall fit and feel of this case, in my opinion, is top notch. Moving on now, let's talk about protection and screen protector compatibility and camera lens protector compatibility. And in regards to the protection, this case provides maximum protection. When we talk about the front, you do have a nice raised lip around the front, which fully protects your display. So if I just so happen to drop my device face down, my display is fine. And as I said earlier, you do have that nice raised lip around the camera lenses, which does give you fully protected camera lenses. So if I just so happen to drop my device back down, my cameras are fine. But added protection can be added if you include your favorite third-party screen protector, like I have, or you include one of your favorite third-party camera lens protectors. It's going to work perfectly fine on this device. And this is what I like to see, especially from screen protectors. Now, my tripod is in the way, so of course it can't scan my face, but this works perfectly, almost as if I don't have a screen protector on my device. And this case adds all of the necessary grip and feel, okay? So in regards to the overall protection, I have to say this is another area where this case gets top-notch marks in my opinion. And as you guys and gals have seen throughout the video, it is extremely camera lens protector friendly, and it is extremely screen protector lens friendly. Now, y'all might be asking, why do you always put a microfiber cleaning cloth down when you do these case reviews? Well, that is because I have a old school style wooden desk, and you can see, I don't know how well you can see it, but if I pan the camera down here, my desk is so old that it chips off wood flakes. So if I didn't have a microfiber cleaning cloth down when I do the drop test for y'all, those wood flakes would potentially get on my device, and then I would spend half the time cleaning off the device throughout the video. So if you guys and gals ever wondered why I do that, that is why. I don't want to get any particles or wood flakes on my device when I do those drop tests, because when I do those drop tests, my whole desk shakes, okay? So that's why I do that. But anyway, I'm getting off task. In regards to the protection, as I said, it is top-notch, and I also maintain maximum, well, almost maximum functionality with this case, okay? So top-notch protection when we talk about this case right here. Moving on now, let's briefly summarize the positives and the negatives of this case. And then I'm going to talk about the overall pricing, the overall availability, and make my overall recommendations for everyone and share my overall final thoughts. So, if you watch no other parts of this full review video, as long as you watch these next two categories, you should get a really good overall general idea as to how I feel about this case right here. Okay? And disclaimer, I am not perfect and I never claim to be. So if you guys and gals decide to pick up this case and you experience a positive that I did not mention in this video, or you experience a negative that I did not mention in this video, please leave your feedback down below. Only through providing our feedback can we get overall improvements on the products and devices that we spend our hard-earned money on. Okay? And I will have a full list of the positives that I experienced in my time with this case and the negatives that I experienced in my time with this case thrown up in the video in post. Please feel free to pause the video wherever you see said list that you're interested in if you would like to know more. Alright, disclaimer done. Let's get into this. Now, talking about the positives, as I said, the overall build quality and design, in my opinion, is top-notch. Okay? Top-notch indeed. Moving on, talking about the overall fit and feel. The overall fit and feel of this case, again, in my opinion, is top-notch as well. Okay? Jumping over to the protection. This particular case provides maximum protection and is top-notch in my opinion. And yes, as I said, it is extremely camera lens protector friendly and screen protector friendly as well. Okay? So protection, top-notch as well. And in terms of the positives, this particular case does still maintain wireless charging functionality. So I can still fully wirelessly charge my device. And this case is available for a really great price. The price is something we're going to talk about in a little bit here. Okay? Now, that goes over all the positives. Now let's jump into the negatives. And honestly, there are two. Okay? Negative number one, I do lose MagSafe functionality by using this case. And honestly, I don't know why they couldn't put in MagSafe functionality with this case. Now, it's on there, but it is sliding down, so it will eventually fall off. So I do not have MagSafe functionality with this case. That's negative number one. And negative number two, okay, this case does not incorporate some type of kickstand. Okay? That is something that I've absolutely come to love. Especially with how big this device is. Having an integrated kickstand now has turned into an absolute must for me. Okay? Especially when I'm doing work here at my desk, or I'm just watching a video and I want to put my device on my nightstand and watch the video. Having that integrated kickstand is a must. And even further still, if you don't have the integrated kickstand, at least incorporate the MagSafe capabilities, because then I could be able to take one of my MagSafe stands and do the same thing that a kickstand would. So that was another negative there. There's no integrated kickstand into this case right here. And as I said before, there's no MagSafe functionality with this case right here. Okay, so those by far are the two biggest negatives that I experienced in my time with this case. But in my overall opinion, I do feel as though the positives that this case offers vastly outweigh the negatives. So although those are some big negatives, they're not deal breakers in my opinion. Okay. But that, guys and gals, goes over the positives of this case, and that also goes over the negatives of this case. So now, let's get into the final part of this review. Let's talk pricing. Let's talk overall availability. Let me share my final thoughts and make an overall recommendation for everyone. Okay? Now, in regards to the pricing, this was another case that I picked up in the big bundle batch of cases and accessories that I picked up from my iPhone 15 Plus. I'll have the full digital receipt thrown up in post. If I can't fit it on the screen, go ahead and check out my community tab page where I have the digital receipt thrown up in the community tab outlining everything that I purchased for the iPhone 15 Plus and exactly how much everything cost me. Okay? But talking about this particular case in general, this case ran me $11.99. Okay, so basically you can round it to the nearest whole dollar, $12 if you want to make it easier. And this particular case is actually available for almost every iPhone, starting with the iPhone XR. So it's available for the XR, the 11 series, the 12, the 13, the 14, and the 15. Okay? It's not available for the newer 16 series. Okay? But if you have anything 15 or lower, you should be able to find this case for your device. And it is also available for other devices as well, not just iOS devices. Okay? I'll have the full list of devices that it's available for, along with the pricing thrown up in post as well. And it only comes in one color, this black color that you see in the video here today. Okay? So that goes over the pricing. That goes over the current availability. That also goes over the compatible devices as well. Final thoughts. Can I recommend that you guys and gals pick up this case right here for your iPhone 15, whether that's the 15, the 15 Plus, or the 15 Pro Max? Well, I would have to say yes, yes indeed. Okay? I really do love this style of case. Okay? And honestly, I can recommend that you guys and gals go out there and pick it up if you want this style of case for your device. Okay? And for that price, and honestly, for the whole combination, guys and gals, you really can't beat it. So, whether you get that screen protector that I got with it, or you get the lens protectors that I got with it, which are right here, and you get maximum protection for your entire device. Okay? This is a win-win right here. Now, as I said in the unboxing for this case and first impressions, if you pick up everything, then it goes from $12 to $25. That does not include the tax. But then you get full protection for your entire device. Have I reviewed cheaper options compatible for the iPhone 15 Plus? Yes, I have. So there are cheaper options. Again, I'll link up all of my extended coverage in regards to the accessories and the iPhone 15 Plus down below in the video description. But for this particular combination of accessories, I have no problem recommending it. Okay? No problems whatsoever. And all of these accessories should serve you well. And honestly, this combination right now of my two main daily drivers, I love this combination. Okay? I love it. And honestly, my next goal is going to be either picking up the Z Fold or picking up the first generation Google Pixel Fold. And I already have my full carbon fiber cases picked out for whatever device I decide to pick up. Now, basically, when I save up the money, whichever device that I have the money for, when I save it up, that's the device I'm going to be bringing in. Now, if I'm being 100, I would want to get the first generation Google Pixel Fold because I always wanted my main daily drivers to be one top-of-the-line iOS device with USB Type-C, which now I have in my iPhone 15 Plus, and one top-of-the-line Android device running stock Android, and that's why my daily driver has always been a Pixel of some sort, and I really want to try out the first generation Google Pixel Fold. So I'm actually leaning more towards picking up the Google Pixel Fold over the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold series. But, and I've been 100% transparent about this, when I edit, when I produce my videos, when I'm sharing my videos across social media, I am using Samsung products to do so. Okay? I use a Galaxy device to record, I use a Galaxy device to edit, and then I use a Galaxy device to share across social media. So when we talk about video production, editing, and social media, I'm using all Galaxy devices for that. So this is why I have no problems picking up the Z Fold or a Pixel Fold. But I'm leaning more towards the Pixel Fold. So once I save up for either of those devices, you will see that on the channel. I'm hoping to have that done by the middle of the year, if not by the end of the year. Because I will be picking up 2-year phone insurance for whatever device I pick up. Because I plan on keeping one of those folding devices for a minimum of 2 years. And giving y'all an extended look on how that folding device holds up for 2 years. And if it breaks, how does the warranty process go? How does the repair process go? How's the overall functionality? Can it replace something like a desktop? Can it replace something like a laptop? Can it be my main editing, production, social media device? I'm going to cover all of that when I pick up that folding device for you guys and gals. And once I do that, I'll be able to get to some budget devices and compare the cameras and overall performance of those budget devices to my main Pixel device and my main iOS device. This way I can give y'all the best recommendations for whether you want to use iOS or whether you want to use Android. Okay? Because again, keep in mind this channel is all about getting you guys and gals the best performing devices and products at the cheapest possible prices. That's why the channel slogan is what it is. Alright? Sorry I extended the video, but I wanted to give y'all that disclaimer so y'all know what to look out for moving forward on the videos for the channel. Also, I'm going to go ahead and release the accessory coverage first before I dive into the main coverage on the iPhone 15 Plus. Generally, I tend to do the main coverage first and then finish out with the accessory coverage. Well, this year, I want to do the accessory coverage first and then finish out with the main coverage. So, moving forward, you guys and gals should have seen a bunch of case and or accessory videos for the iPhone 15 Plus come out before you see this video. Okay? So that's what I plan to do with the coverage on the iPhone 15 Plus. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed today's video. I hope you guys and gals found it helpful. If you did, you guys and gals know what to do. Please help your boy out by giving the video a thumbs up. Again, if you guys and gals would like to see more coverage like this, also feel free to hit that subscribe button down below and make sure you click off the notification bell icon right next to it so you guys and gals get notified when new videos go live on the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope you guys and gals are staying safe out there, and I will catch everyone in the next video. Have a good one, everybody. We're out of here. Peace. All right, accessory coverage done. Now we can dive into the main coverage for the iPhone 15 Plus. I'll see you guys and gals on the next video. Have a good one, everybody. We're out of here. Peace.